Hello, my friends, and welcome. It is wonderful to have you here. I am Morjax, and today we are playing Doors. This is a game made by Calvin Weibel and inspired by games like Portal, inspired by games like Stanley Parable. I love those games, and I'm prepared to love this game. Alright, WASD movement. Look at this. Control S is a save. It's good to know. In every puzzle is a door that leads to bacon. All other doors lead to death. Okay, can't leave the trail. On every door is a statement. It may be true and it may be false. Alright. The pursuit of bacon. If one statement on a door is true, then all statements on that door are true. Okay, if one statement on a door is false, then all statements on that door is false. Okay, so we're looking at... Ooh, look at the red over there. I want to see it. I want to see it. Okay. There's only one door. Bacon is wonderful. That's a gal darn truth. Alright. Do they want us to go this way? I love the feel of this. I wish there was a little bit more texture to the world, but it is kind of a pleasant aesthetic. Okay. We must pursue bacon. Exactly one door is correct. This door leads to bacon, the other door leads to death. One of these doors leads to bacon, the other leads to death. R and B, red and blue, one of these doors leads to bacon, the other leads to death. Well, that's true. So if... We know for a fact exactly one door is correct. We know one leads to death and one leads to bacon. So this has to be right. So that means that one's wrong. That means this, the opposite of what this says. This door leads to bacon, the other leads to death. That means this leads to death, and this leads to bacon! Oh, let's save. I don't know if death is instantaneous or it's a series of correct or mistake choices. Correct or incorrect would be the normal people way to say that. Man, I do like the aesthetic. Exactly one door is correct. The correct door leads to bacon. The incorrect door leads to death. Well, that's right. This door leads to death. The other door leads to bacon. The correct door leads to bacon. The incorrect door leads to death. That is accurate. The red door is accurate. So this is false. This door leads to death. That is not true. This leads to bacon. Oh! Oh, no, 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 no! The bacon! Give us bacon! Well... that's what death looks like. Excuse me. Gracious. One door is correct. This door leads to bacon, the other door leads to death. One of these leads to bacon, the other leads to death. That is right. One of these doors leads to bacon, the other leads to death. This door leads to bacon. This one leads to bacon. Bacon. Yes. Yes, yes. Save right there. I guess I should save right before the portals, because then I won't have to go back so far. If I was thinking. Okay, let's give that a try. We're going to go ahead and save. This door leads to death. The other door leads to bacon. The correct door leads to bacon. The incorrect door. So this killed us, so we're going here. Red bacon. Yes, red bacon. Oh. My, these trees are tall. Oh, I love that noise. Looks like there's a little bit of tearing in the ground. Okay. Man, I could just sit here and listen to this. At least one door is correct, so they can't both be false. Bacon leads to happiness. This door leads to bacon. The other door leads to death. Both doors are correct. Bacon does not lead to happiness. Blue is false. Bacon leads to happiness. Both doors are not correct. Both of you blue statements are wrong. Oh, what? This is an R and an R. Red and... it should be a B. Blue. Okay, bacon leads to happiness. This door leads to bacon. The other leads to death. So this is bacon. Yeah. Ooh. This is pleasant. I like the bird sounds. Alright, this is going to be a lot to read here. Either both doors are correct or both doors are incorrect. Each door leads to either bacon or death. Each door leads to either bacon or death. Both doors leads to death. This leads to bacon. Either both are right or both are wrong. Both doors lead to death? Well, one of them has to lead to bacon, so they need to both be false based on this. So that can't lead to bacon. That means this leads to bacon. Yes, the bacon. Okay. Oh, 3 doors now. 2 doors are correct. 1 leads to bacon. The other 2 will lead to death. Green door leads to bacon. Red door leads to bacon. Red door leads to death. This says this is bacon. This says this is bacon. 2 doors are correct. 1 leads to bacon. The other 2 lead to death. The red door leads to death. So the red door leads to death. That means the blue can be right and the red can be right. So then this one has to be... These 2 can't both be right. Red door leads to death. Red door leads to bacon. So 2 doors are correct. So I'm going to say green door leads to bacon is correct. And this can't also be correct. So the green door leads to bacon. Bacon! Yeah. Oh man, there better be some sweet bacon at the end of this. It's safe. Okay, at least 1 door is correct. The correct doors lead to bacon. Oh, so there might be more than one option. All 3 doors are correct. That could be right. The blue door is incorrect. The red door is incorrect. At least 1 door is correct. The correct door or doors lead to bacon. Let's say... Well, they can't all be true, because if the red was true, all 3 doors are correct. That means the green and the blue would be false. The correct door leads to bacon. The blue door is incorrect. So let's say that the green is true. And that says green is true, that means blue is false, and that means red is false based on the blue door. So then the green door is the only correct one. Now let's assume that the blue door is right. That means blue is accurate, is true. Red is false. And then green would have to be false. So then blue would be the right door. So if we assume green is right, the other 2 have to be wrong. If we assume blue is right, the other 2 have to be wrong. If we assume red is right, all 3 doors are correct. The blue door is incorrect. The red door is incorrect. We can't assume the red one's right. So the blue or the green one can be... Let's see, if the blue is right... Man, my brain is like going on quadruple overdrive here. Let's say the blue is right. Red door is incorrect. All 3 doors are correct, could be false. And the green may or may not be true for the blue to be right. Now, if the green is right, I'm just retracing my steps here. The blue door is incorrect. That means blue is false. And what blue says is red is true. All 3 doors are correct. Which is... can't be the case because blue is false. I think if I assume blue is true, then green may or may not be right, and red is wrong. So we're gonna go this way, please. Yeah. Ooh, look at the cave. Ooh. This is cool. We did it, guys. We were smart. Well, I mean, I'm the one making the choices, but I can feel you cheering me on. I know you're here with me, my lovely viewers. Exactly 2 doors are correct. 1 door leads to bacon, the others lead to death. This door leads to death. Incorrect door leads to bacon. The green door leads to bacon. Exactly 2 doors are correct. So let's assume that the red and the green are right. This door leads to death on the red. We'll say that's correct. The incorrect door leads to bacon. So that would mean red would be actually bacon. The incorrect door leads to bacon. So if red says I lead to death, and that would be the incorrect door, then green says that incorrect door is actually the right door. And I don't know if that's consistent or not. Let's assume that the green and blue are right. The incorrect door leads to bacon. Oh, I see. Incorrect door means the false door. So, I'm sorry, if we assume that red was true and green was true, that means blue would lead to bacon. And then the blue would be false. So that actually works. So then I'll have to remember that. If red and green are true, then blue leads to bacon. Now, if green and blue are true, the incorrect door leads to bacon. That means the red one leads to bacon. The green door leads to bacon. That means two of them lead to bacon. But there, it says in the floor that one door leads to bacon. So the blue and the green cannot be correct. Now, let's say that the red and the blue are right. Red says this door leads to death, which we'll say is true. The green door leads to bacon. Now, we'll say that is true. And the incorrect door leads to bacon. But then they would all three be true. Because red leads to death, blue says green leads to bacon, and then green would also say green leads to bacon, which means they'd all be true. So that can't be right. So what we did first, the red and green is correct, and the blue leads to bacon has to be right. Let's save in case we made a mistake. Yeah! All right, I can taste the bacon. I want to go up here. What's up there? I want it. I can't jump. Oh, 4 doors now? Jeez. Okay, at least one door is correct. Let's start on the left. At least 2 doors are correct. The green door leads to death. Exactly 3 doors are correct. This door leads to bacon. Fewer than 3 doors are correct. This door leads to bacon. Holy crap. What the heck? Alright. Let's say the yellow one is true, so then 2 others have to be true. That means either blue or green have to also be right, one or the other, or maybe both, but at least one of them has to be true. So if green is right, it leads to bacon. If blue is right, it says it leads to bacon. But we don't have a thing on the floor that says only one leads to bacon. So they could both lead to bacon. But yellow and blue are at odds with each other because it says exactly 3 and it says fewer than 3. So blue and yellow can't both be true at the same time. So if yellow is right, that means red, yellow, and green have to be right. That means green leads to bacon. Exactly 2 doors are correct, which is at odds with yellow. So yellow cannot be true. So let's say that means it says at least one is correct. I'm thinking it's green. At least 2 doors are correct. The green door leads to death. So red and blue could be true. At least 2 doors are correct. The green door leads to death. Fewer than 3 doors are correct, which is right. There's 2. Blue leads to bacon. That could be right. Exactly 3 doors are correct would be false, yellow, and green would be false. If we look at blue, fewer than 3 doors, that means 2 or 1. This door leads to bacon. It could be 1. It could just be blue. So I think in every case I've gone through so far, blue has to be right. This isn't real. Oh, God. That kind of freaked me out. I didn't see what it said, the little pop-up. Can I jump off? Nope. I thought I could. I got some vertigo there. Makes me pine for a story about my uncle. I freaking loved that game. Made by the same guy as did Goat Simulator, which is crazy. Okay, now they're like off on an angle here. Exactly 1 door is correct. One leads to bacon, the other leads to death. You will choose this door. The door that you will choose leads to death. Exactly. Okay, so let's say red is true. I will choose this door. Then that's right. Then blue is false. The door that you choose leads to death would mean that that's false, and so red would lead to bacon. Now let's say blue is right. The door that you choose leads to the door you will choose leads to death is true, and you will choose this door is false. You will choose this door. So this means I won't choose this door, which means I have to choose this door, and then that means the door that I choose will lead to death, so that is death. You will choose this door. So it's got to be red. Oh, the bacon. Man, I'm getting hungry for bacon, guys. Gonna order some Jimmy John's and get like a bacon sandwich. Bacon strips. Do you guys remember that commercial? I think it was from like the 90s or the, maybe the early 2000s, where the dog's like, bacon, 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 bacon. And it's actually bacon strips. Okay, exactly one door is correct. One leads to bacon, the others lead to death. Exactly one is correct. So, let's say red is correct. One leads to bacon. If red is correct, this is false. Red door is correct. So red can't be right. Those two are not consistent. Exactly one door is correct. Let's say the yellow one is correct. The red door is correct. But that can't be right because the red door is false. You will choose this door. So if the red was right, you will choose this door. Then that means this would also be right, but exactly one door is correct. So those two can't be a thing. I know I'm retracing my steps here, but I'm like, my brain is thinking so hard. I need some Gatorade. Brain juice. The red door is correct. If that was true, then they'd both be true. So those two have to be false. All right, let's look here. You will not choose this door. If that's true, then I'll come back to green. Blue, the door that you choose leads to bacon. The door that you will choose leads to bacon. Well, that's true. So that means I won't choose this door. The red one is false. This has to be false if this is true. So that means I will choose this door. And that's true. The door that you choose leads to bacon. So that means green. Now, if green is right, you will not choose this door. Then it could be any of the other ones. I don't think we have enough information. So it's got to be green. Bacon, please. Yes. Ooh, I like this. Okay. Nice. I don't like the noises. I want to go back, but I need the bacon, so I want to go forward. Man, I'm actually really hungry for a Jimmy John's, like, something with bacon sandwich now. Long hallway this long. There's a little bit of artifacts on the edges. I've got the graphics turned all the way up. Do not enter. Okay. Well, I didn't actually enter it. Look at this. This looks like Stanley Parable. If you're reading this, everything is completely under control and there's no reason to worry. Please sit quietly and wait for an attendant to take care of you. Bird sounds and ambience. Can't click it. Okay. Security breach, operational security breach, sim control power failure, security breach. So Sector 5 is operational. That's good. Happy Platypus Day. Subject to evaluation. Can't read that. Are you currently using any medication? No. Do you dream in color? No. What is your favorite food? Bacon. Good. 3742. 3742 is sim control power failure. In case of fire, grab your bacon and run like heck. I've woken up, I think, can't remember where or why, nobody here. What is that? Just smear on the wall? Warning, do not read signs. Okay, I won't read them. You know, I think I'm going to end the episode here. This is once again Doors by Calvin Weibel, and thank you, Calvin, for providing me with a key to this game. I like it so far. This is quite the change of pace now. We will jump in next time with some Stanley Parable looking action here. To get email notifications for all my episodes, hit subscribe, then the gear button, tick the checkbox, and hit save.